guys were hanging out, and she had
a big old dildo in there.
She had a rubber wiener taped to her stomach.
I've never seen the likes of that.
The radio's on the internet now.
Playing Dickie Doos there, waiting for him to come in.
It's the greatest show of all time.
It's the best.
I like a bologna.
You gotta go home, Taff. I said, why'd you make me? And I threw them.
He's making kissy eyes at the piano, man.
I seen him do it.
Dancing in front of a jukebox.
And she dances her friggin' clothes right off.
You don't
let him carry his own friggin' pee bucket.
Let him carry his own
pee bucket.
Effing pee bucket. We watched it, so you don't have to. Hello. Welcome to Golden Fears. My name is John Forward, lowly comedian / producer for this show. The main event is going to be my great aunt Edna Fairweather and her friend Taffy, who would prefer not to have her last name outed on the internet. But this show is one where I play some great movies that I really enjoy, and my Edna and Taffy weigh in on it. This time we will be tackling Lord of Illusions by Clive Barker, who I'm a big fan of. He's most known for Hellraiser, which he wrote and directed. It was based on his own novella, The Hellbound Heart, which I've got on the bookshelf back there. I've got a bunch of Clive Barker books, including the final Hellraiser story. It's called The Scarlet Gospels, which features Harry D'Amour, who is a character in this movie. He's played by Scott Bakula, known for Quantum Leap, mostly, I believe. He plays Harry D'Amour. He's kind of like a hard-boiled private eye detective, but he's got a nose for evil and the occult and stuff like that. He's very similar to the John Constantine character, but this is based on a short story called The Last Illusion, which is in the Books of Blood, Volume 6. Movie very, very, very loosely based on the short story. There's a whole element about a cult and an evil magic man named Nix, who's played by George Costanza's boss in the later seasons of Seinfeld. Holds up pretty good, except for there's about 5 moments of pretty janky 1995 CGI where it turns into a Nintendo 64 game. I got this. I was on a website buying another box set for another movie that's probably not going to be covered here on Golden Fears, but decided to add in some stuff into my cart, and I saw Umbrella Entertainment had the director's cut of Lord of Illusions, and I was like, well, I gotta have that. Gotta update this old stinky DVD I already have, but when I dug this out for the sake of this, I noticed it says unrated director's cut on the bottom, so already, I assume it probably looks a little better on the Blu-ray. I never watched them side by side. So yeah, I don't know what's been added to the director's cut. I probably could have researched that ahead of time. It's pretty gory. Again, most of it, the practical effects are pretty good. The CGI is janky. This does include the theatrical one. Maybe I'll watch that at some point and then never tell you about it. But anyway, that's all you need to hear from me. No need for further delay. Let's bring in the main event. You know him. You love him. You're not here to see me. I'm gonna go sit across from the table and put my producer hat on. And anyway, Edna and Taffy, come on in.
If you don't smarten up, we're gonna turn this car right around, and I'm not friggin' around this time. That's what I said to him, Edna, because I'm not taking that anymore, and I don't have to.
No, you shouldn't.
Hi, Jonathan.
Hey,
how are ya?
Good. Your mic's backwards. Taff, your mic.
Feels like it's a little different.
Oh, we got a different setup here.
If there's technical difficulties, that's why.
This out of the way. My name is Edna Fairweather, and
Yes, it is, darling. Yes, it is, darling.
what's your name, dear? Your
I'm
microphone's all turned around backwards.
Oh, my soul, I've been talking. I'm not even talking into nowheres. Oh, good thing you seen that. Hi, my name's Taffy.
You probably should have told her that, Jonathan.
Yeah, you should have said something. What a guy.
All right.
Well, that's on me, too. I got to be paying attention.
You're supposed to say your name there.
I said
Did
it.
ya?
Said
Did
my
ya?
name's Taffy.
Did
Oh,
ya?
you got to pay attention, too.
Well, this is Golden Fears.
Yes,
and
it is.
It's been a little while since we did a show, and Jonathan says the internet's been dying for it.
What?
They're
The
going
internet's
crazy
dying.
out there.
Whew. Haven't heard the likes of that.
Well, and I think it's just a figure of speech, unfortunately.
Well, I always knew it was a bit of a fad. That's what they say. You're gonna someday get at the end of the internet.
Well, with no internet, we couldn't do this show. You can't go on K100 to talk about.
Well, no,
these
but you can
murder
go on the
demons,
TV. You put it on the TV.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, you're right though.
the murders
You're
and
right, though.
splatters.
Yeah, some of this, Jonathan. Some of the filth that he's been showing up. Yeah, no, couldn't be having that on MITV Cable 6.
We can't have
Couldn't
this
do it.
on global TV even. So,
Maybe.
CTV, all
Times
the
are changing.
TVs, CBC.
Oh, you had- Oh, Jonathan's got 2 of them.
Yeah.
Wow.
He likes to buy the same one again.
He does, doesn't he?
Well,
What a guy.
He likes to. Well, that means that we got a second copy of Lord of Illusions
Oh,
for
my.
the contest.
The contest.
Yeah, then the comments and the likes and the shares and
Yeah, you're gonna win.
You can.
I meant out there. I'm talking to
to the people.
Yeah.
The people of the world.
people watching.
And you can win.
We see ya.
I don't know.
We
why.
see ya.
You probably don't want it. That's why nobody won the last one with Ralphus.
What?
Nobody,
joking.
Nobody won. But
Edna.
we'll have Jonathan. He'll have the Golden Fears library. We can set it up in one of those little book nooks that
Oh
people
yeah, let's
have
do
in
one
the
of those out
yards.
the front.
We'll
out
have-
the front
we'll
of
have-
Jonathan's.
We'll have Lord of Illusions and Blood-Sucking Freaks and
You get what you get. That's it.
He's got all sorts of doubles in there. Probably he does. Even the ones that he doesn't. You don't need all those, Jonathan. There's people in the world with no DVDs at all.
Yeah, how they gonna look at
It's a
blood on
shame.
titties?
It's a sin. Oh, Edna, was there blood on the boobies? In
Don't
this
believe
movie?
so. Don't believe so. Had both of the things and not together.
It's like chocolate and peanut butter, blood and boobies.
Goes together in these films.
Not in this one. So how have you been, Taffy?
Oh, pretty good. Not too much going on with old Taff. Just doing my thing. I've been switched up to Crystal Light. I've been having some Crystal Light. I got Raz Blueberry in here. It's pretty good.
Raz Blueberry.
Pretty good.
Is it a blue raspberry or a red raspberry?
No, it's a Raz Blueberry.
I tried to grow some blue raspberries out in my little garden out the window, and they just turned out pink, so I chuck them in the garbage.
Oh, Edna. I think you could have still had them. Bet they taste just as good.
Wanted them blue.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
Like I wanted to have a healthy slush puppy. With blue raspberries.
Natural flavors.
Naturals from the dirt.
Big
and
juicy naturals right from your garden, Edna.
Yeah, but it wasn't to be. I think blue raspberries is it magic or an illusion? What do you think?
I see what you're doing.
Those were some of the themes of the movie.
Yeah, magic. What's real? What's just a thing they're doing?
It starts with the words on the screen. There's 2 worlds of magic, and it was too quick for me to get the whole thing. I think one of the worlds was illusions, and the other one was demons. So illusions and demons.
That's all you get.
Those are the kinds of magic, and We
One or the other.
started out. It didn't start out very magical. It started with just a desert and a bunch of burning garbage.
Yeah, Mad Max times. They were right there.
Burning.
They were out in the desert. Everything's blowing all over the place. It was all dusty.
I was upset about
Broken car parts.
I was about the dead dog in the shed. That made me sad. But you were upset about the little baby doll that was in the dirt. I remember.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I don't think I saw the dog though, Edna.
No, you weren't.
I feel like I would have been.
There was a dog. You had a much stronger reaction to the inanimate plastic doll than a true dog.
It was the Mojave Desert. I wrote that down. Yeah.
Mojave.
Yeah.
The Mojave.
Yeah.
I've never been to the Mojave.
No.
I've never been to the Mojave. But
I never been there, and you know what? I never will.
Yeah, you don't want to go and take fireball class from Nick's?
Not going there. They got baboon monkeys coming, red ass. Oh, I'm sorry. Red bum.
He says okay on the internet.
Red bum monkey.
It's fine.
They got
red bum. He's the one with the blue stuff on his face.
Yeah, but they got a red bum too.
Do they?
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
Red bum, blue face,
red bum,
brown
blue
fur.
face monkey scratching a little girl
going on.
in the desert. Guess what? All the chickens are dead, laying all over, torn all over apart.
Well, this was the little girl. That was a twist. We just thought this was a regular old magic fireball class, and there's a guy, and he's got a little. Jonathan, can you put a little fireball?
Oh yeah, do one for me too.
In my hands.
I don't know if we have those capabilities.
Here, wait.
Sure.
I'll do one, and I'll throw it to you, and you catch it. Are you ready? 1, 2. Edna, are you all right, Dolly? Oh my gosh.
It was just an illusion. My hands are okay.
Oh my gosh, thank goodness. Was that a No, so we're illusionists. Not magicians.
So he's just teaching all these people his magic tricks. Yeah. He's opening up, and he's got a fireball, and he's throwing it around. Imagine he could go up to a place and act like you're going to pay, and you open your wallet, and a big fireball comes out.
Oh my Lord, I never even heard of that.
It'll be the most amazing thing.
No, Edna, there's no way. There's no way. I wouldn't even. No, I can't even imagine that because that's so far fetched.
No, but this is where we meet the bad guy. His name is Nix. Stevie Nicks.
Yeah.
I think he's a distant relative. Yeah. Maybe
probably cousin.
She's magic.
She likes going in the desert, running around.
She's magic desert lady.
They do like that.
They call him the Puritan. Which sounds like a good thing, but it turns out he's
for
the bad
Thanksgiving.
Guy.
Remember?
For Thanksgiving, yeah. We were recently in the past. We had an American holiday.
Yeah, it was on the internet. It was all in my Facebook. I'm sitting there looking at my tablet. All of it saying like, "Thank God we're having a turkey today." And then there's like, when they do the pictures and it's from a movie, but then they put another word in it, like. Doing on the meme.
Yeah, no, I was. I had my friend Kathy from down, not Kathy with the C, Kathy with a K.
Oh, okay.
She said she was going down to the Amazon for a Black Friday, and I don't want to get trampled on. You see those people on the news?
Well, I don't think that's
getting trampled on the Amazon.
She in a bus tour? She doing those bus tours down the Amazon?
I don't know. I think she went down to Black Friday Martins, I think.
Oh,
that would be nice.
yes.
All kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
No, yeah. But probably no baboons to scratch at your face down at Martins.
Can't imagine that.
I should have bought that baboon when I saw it at Martins.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
No,
I wouldn't buy it.
Seems like a big responsibility to care for a baboon, and it turns out that Nick's the magic fireball man. He kidnapped a little girl, and he's just got her in a dirty room, and he's that
monkey scratching the holy bejesus out of her.
He walks the monkey up to her, and he just and scratching. Oh, that's hard on the throat.
Monkeys don't like to do that. Monkeys don't usually like to do that. And listen, you know what else? So then these other guys come in because they're looking for her.
Our Swan. He's the main. He's the main.
They're looking
guy.
for the girl. They're coming in. People, they're cutting guts up
Seems
all over
like
the place.
Swan was friends with Nix, but he said he's gone too far now.
Yeah, because he got that kid in there.
we got
can't be doing
fireballs here, and then stolen girls.
Yeah, you can't.
It's a line.
You can't
too
be
far.
doing that.
It's too far. We don't condone kidnapping girls or boys here on Golden Fears.
We don't. Jonathan, can you
But
put that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, the kidnapping girls hotline maybe. If you've seen a kidnapped girl, if you did kidnap a girl, just bring them back.
Call this
no
number.
questions asked.
Call
just
them back.
Tell them Edna and Taffy sent you when you go down to the police station, and they'll just let you go home because you did the right thing. Ultimately, it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, send them home.
But some of these people, they were a little weird in the magic class. But when Swan and his friends showed up, they tried to be a good host, and they offered them handfuls of bloody dog meat or something. Oh, hey buddy, how's it going? Do you want this? When they first came into the room.
Oh yes, forgot about that part.
They were trying to be a good host in the only way that they know how.
Yeah, for offering. And you know what? When you think about it, they were living in that friggin' shackled down house, all falling apart. They don't have much. Here's a guy coming in. They're like, oh, guess what? It's our old friend. We're going to share with you. And they did. They shared it.
They did.
That was... When you think about it, that's not really that bad of a thing.
Nix was trying to share his magical gifts with Swan. When Swan came in,
Swan's just Nix, I want that little girl you got in your basement.
Yeah, Swan wants that little girl for himself. He married her later. Spoiler.
I didn't care for that part of the story.
It was 13 years later.
And where'd she live?
He just met this little 12-year-old girl, and he rescued her
He's
from
like, hey,
the
guess
evil
what?
magic
Live
cult.
at my house till you get hot, and I'll marry you.
That's the respectful thing to do. You wait until they're 18.
Oh, I don't.
No,
I don't know.
no,
I don't know if that's the take.
no.
Well, that's my first husband. He rescued me from a magic shack.
Oh, he did.
He bought me ice cream for 5 years until everything was okay.
Well, isn't that nice? Didn't
work out too good for us though. So maybe there's a problem. Maybe there's a lesson to be learned.
Did he get a cult leader's fingers going right inside of his head, inside his head?
He put his fingers in something.
Is that crazy? Oh, that's rotten.
But he wanted to give his magic to Swan, and he said, "Hey, Swan, you don't believe me that I got some magic for you?" And Swan is like, "No way, Nix, you're not magic." And then he's like, "I'll prove you that I'm magic, and I'll just fly towards you." And and he's like, "Oh man, that's some magic."
And then you know what? Guess what happens after that? They got a medal, right? And he takes it, he bites his finger, puts it on, and there's screws going into his head, right into his head.
Yeah,
mask.
Yeah, they got a magic mask to seal. Well, after they shot him like 3 or 4 times.
Oh yeah, and then because the
little girl shot him through the back, but he was okay. And then Swan's friends, they're not very good shots. They shot him in the shoulder and they shot him in the knee.
Yeah. I thought that was on purpose because they know they can't kill him, so they gotta get him
incapacitated.
Yeah, incapacitation.
So they can
put
do
that
and they
thing on his head.
They put the magic mask on his face because he uses his face for his magic.
I got my lipstick on.
Oh, there's lipstick all over these things. There's
some
of it's not from us. I don't know what Jonathan's up to down here.
Jonathan,
but
what are you doing?
What are you doing?
You got girls down here? Tell your wife.
He's
Lipstick
bringing girls in all hours of the night. He says, I want you to come over for a little interview.
Oh, I don't
That's
think.
That's what he says.
Yeah, right. Little interview. Oh.
# Canadian girl. That's an inside joke with nobody.
Yeah, with that, between Edna and Jonathan.
I get it.
After you'll like it, Taffy. But I'm not going to explain it on the microphone.
Great, good.
But so they shoot him. They put the magic, and it's a magic mask because
this movie really made me happy.
because Swan bites his thumb and he makes some blood. So he takes his bloody thumb and he taps it on the little screw, and that makes the screw stick in. I wish you could have that instead of a screwdriver. You just bite your thumb and put it on there, and the magic.
Yeah, but what if? Let me ask you this:
it's hard to get a grip on. It's hard to get a grip on. Well,
if you're anemic. Oh, but you know what? You know who'd be good at doing that's diabetics.
You bite it open.
Diabetes people,
and then you squirt some crazy glue on there.
It'd be good for diabetes people because they could get 2 for 1. You could say, "Listen, odd jobs. I'm going to pay you. What are you sitting home testing your blood, right?" Diabetes. Come over to my house, test your blood, touch my screw.
Yeah, don't waste your blood on you. Take a little test.
I think that's a good idea.
And then you drive a screw. It's 2 birds with 1 stone, and it's a great solution. And Taffy, you don't get enough credit for your good ideas.
Well, thanks very much. Edna, I can't stop looking at myself in that screen. I look so good.
There's no screen there. It's a camera.
I look beautiful.
But,
I look beautiful.
No, you're not allowed to look. There's nothing going on. Jonathan doesn't want us to look at the screens. We're supposed to look at him directly in his eyes.
Right in his 2 eyeballs.
He's got his magic camera glasses on, and he's looking at us, but it's recording. That's not true.
Are those from the Amazon Black Friday?
From the science fiction. But so we think, well, the movie's over. Nix has got his magic.
He's dead.
He's the magic man in the iron mask.
That's all that.
They say they're gonna dig him a hole so deep nobody will ever find him. The hole wasn't that deep. It turns out. We find out later in the movie.
See you later.
Like 3 feet.
Yeah. You'd think, well, we could have had 13 years, and Swan's a famous magic man. He's got
he's like Chris Angle
all over town.
Chris Angle coming in.
You'd think
Mind Freak. That's him.
You'd think he would take some of this magician money. He seems pretty rich, that he could maybe have hired some fellas to dig a deeper hole, and maybe build a building over top of it. I don't know. It's
basic security for his own home, maybe.
We're going to dig them about 4 feet down in between 2 prominent rocks, and I'm just going to tell my pal Valentin about it someday over lunch, and hope that nobody comes.
I didn't understand who that guy was. Was he in the place when they went up the cult and shoot the guy? Like, is he there then, or is this just a guy?
I don't know. Well,
I called him Butler.
The palm reader man with all the knives in him. He was one of the. He had the shotgun in there, and then the girl was in the nut house later on, because the bad guy cult members are starting to come after all these people, because he wants to resurrect
they're killing
Nix. And
because one at the start when we were at the cult, right, one of the guys, he got out that showed them running. He's running out, the little skinny one, and he's got python, like snake print pants.
Mm-hmm. He wore those pants for the whole movie.
He did. He liked that.
You could see his little Tootsie Roll in there.
Yeah, you could see his little Lord of Illusion right in there. His little baboon.
These high definition remaster movies, we get to see extra wiener outlines.
Later puts on yellow crushed velvet top over top, because he's trying to get onto Electric Circus.
Yeah.
And he's just going for it. That's how you can tell when he's ready. He's really serious, because he's got that crushed velvet top on.
Yeah. So
you look kind of cute. You look, kind of good. Look kind of smart.
One of his eyeballs was a different color than the other one.
He can't help the way God made him.
That's the only way that you know that it's the same guy from the start. They probably made the movie, and then they cut ahead, and nobody knew that it was the same guy, because he looked completely different. But they're like, hey, give him a wonky eye.
Give him one of them eyes that's like a Marilyn Manson eye.
That's how you like to listen to that stuff.
Oh my gosh, Edna, no. I'm not into that.
Jonathan probably.
I'm not into that spooky scare music. No, and he's a diddler anyway. He's diddling adult.
Yeah, I heard.
He's an adult diddler.
There was a movie about it. That's a scary one we could do on here. But
I'm not watching that again.
But we bring in Harry D'Amour, handsome man, those big bushy eyebrows and big bushy chest. I like it.
Who's that one?
Harry D'Amour, the detective man.
Scott Bakula?
Scott Bakula.
Oh my Lord.
Scott Bakula, he's from that old show from, I don't remember what it's called, but he
goes around
Sliders.
Different universe.
No. The other one.
The other one.
But he's a private detective, and we see from the newspaper on his desk that there was some sort of Brooklyn exorcism tragedy that he's feeling.
Yeah, they don't really touch on that too much more there, do they, Edna?
He's real sore about it.
They're insinuating
Harry
something.
Damore, he was a private eye, and if your little niece is possessed by the devil, you open up the yellow pages and you look up private detectives to come in.
Scott Bakula, come in here, get that demon out.
Well, something went wrong. They showed us little flashes of it. There's a big scary white ghost monster.
Yeah,
that's
he was having hallucinations.
He felt real bad about it, and he was drinking.
Yeah, trying to drink it away. You never see that. You don't usually
drinking whiskey in those.
Well, you don't
movies.
usually see a drunk private eye, do you? Edna, you never
beers. He wasn't on the hard stuff, so don't
usually do that.
But his friend came over and offered him a job to go after an insurance fraud guy in Los Angeles, and is he in New York City? I think he was.
Yeah, he's starting at the start, New York, and then he goes up over to L.A. because he's gristly. He can tell that he's from New York because he's a gristled cop.
Yeah, he's got that shoulder gun holster thing on at all times.
Yeah, he's not a cop though. He's a private eye. Yeah, I messed that up.
That's what the newspaper headline says. Private eye in Brooklyn exorcism controversy. Harry Damore. Yeah. And he goes and he finds this guy who had some sort. Oh, Taffy.
Excuse me. Sorry.
He's got an insurance scam, and he's using it to pay for ladies to come show them their boobs in his hotel room.
Oh my gosh! Imagine that.
How far into
that
the movie?
That was 17 and a half minutes in.
It was part of the story, at least. That was what Harry was looking for. But then Harry gets tied into this because
she's got a horrible pink wig. Now, I don't know much about wigs because I don't have much experience with them myself, but that was a disgrace, girl, and you got to get yourself on the Amazon Black Friday because I know they got better wigs than that.
I don't know anything about wigs.
No, I don't use them much myself, but there must have been a better one than that.
Yeah, I've seen them out there, though. But
I've seen them on that RuPaul race.
Oh, I don't watch that. I don't watch that.
They're funny. Come on, Edna. They're nice.
No,
those are good girls.
No, that's... we don't need to talk about my feelings about that. I don't know what my feelings are about that. We'll have to check the lore.
Yeah, we'll have to go back and see.
Edna's for everybody having a nice time.
Yeah, I think that sounds good to me. That's what Taffy says, because sometimes Taffy's upset about the implied sexuality in shows, and sometimes she's all for it.
Depends.
You don't know. Just depends what Taffy you're gonna get. Taffy's
got nuanced opinions on
Taffy,
things.
She's can change with the seasons.
Yep. But Harry gets brought in because the insurance man, he's like, hold on, prostitutes, I need to make a quick trip downtown to get my palm read. He went to go down to get his fortune told. But then he comes running out. Harry follows him, and he comes running out, and there's the man. And he's got a bunch of knives
sticking right out of him.
And guess who did that? He's the shotgun boy from before.
Yeah, and guess who did that to him?
Wonky eye, snake skin,
standing there googling. Always. Well, they weren't googly; they were just two different colors. But you know what I'm trying to say. And so he's going. Guess what? He gets. Oh no, there's another one who's like a zombie, and he gets thrown out the window.
Yeah, he's got sharp, pointy teeth, and he's got a symbol carved into his head, and he takes some licks in this movie, and he's okay. So Harry comes and punches him out the window, but then he runs away, and the googly eye guy just sneaks out the door. He's like, "Yikes! I'm out of here." But Harry's like, "What's going on with all these knives in you, buddy?" And he's like, "Hold on, let
me get you one for free.
Let me check it, and I'll just let me just rub some of my blood, this crime scene blood all over you."
Wait, you gotta turn it there so they can.
There's a little line.
What's it say?
What's it say? He says, "Harry Damore, you are drawn to the dark side."
Oh.
And Harry's like, "Yeah, that checks out. Thanks for telling me what I already know." But everybody, they talk about Harry. He's not a magic man himself, but they say the spiky teeth man says that no, he's just some guy with a nose for this poop.
Ooh. Do you say the swear?
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
He said it, but I didn't want to say it here. We're allowed to, but that doesn't mean that
doesn't
we
mean
should.
you gotta cuss. Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Yeah, so that's all going down, but and Swan, we cut back to him, and he's
What's he doing?
He's getting news that his friend was just had 17 knives stuck in him, and Swan's he's getting ready for his big magic show. He's his wife. She's a beautiful lady. She comes in. She asks him how his show was last night, and he says, full house, standing ovation. I tell them it's magic, and they believe me. He's just so bored of the whole thing. I mean, Jonathan would like to get a full house and a standing ovation. He's still waiting for that to
He never gets that. You didn't get that.
No.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that for 1 minute. We got to get out to one of those shows sometime, Edna.
Well, we're not going to stand up right now.
Well, not right now.
Sore, but we can give you a sitting ovation. Jonathan?
Right now?
Jonathan. What you do is magic, and we all appreciate it.
Thanks.
But Swan wants his wife to come see his new trick.
And that's why
Jonathan,
I put
your
on.
wife come when you get a new trick.
Yeah, he sure does.
Sometimes.
You should. Yeah, I bet.
Hey, come for the first time when it's going to be the worst version of it.
It's going to be the worst time. The first time doing my trick. I wore I dressed up as a magician assistant.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Nice.
This wasn't a very good magic. Well, it starts out. There's.
Am I missing some? Oh no, it's just black.
There's
It's black sequence.
He's like, "Welcome to magic" or something at the beginning, and then there's just 5 half-naked people all thriving around.
Yeah, I wrote that
the ladies
down too.
The ladies didn't have any nipples. They had little stickers on.
Yeah, there
them.
was something going on. They were dressed in rags.
And then Swan burst out of the video game egg, and it flew. It was like it was a 3D movie. It flew at the screen. I don't know if that was this a 3D movie, Jonathan? Did you have to wear the red and blue glasses? No.
Oh, can't imagine.
But then Swan sets up his the first trick is they have a little skeleton in a
they're grinding all
thing.
around, they're rising all
they're filling up the skeleton tube with sand, and then Swan bursts out and he says, "Hey, I'm
he says,
the
look
magic
it,
man.
guess what? Abracadabra." And
Check
everyone's just
it
like,
out.
oh
my
wow.
gosh. And Harry's like, oh
Isn't
my
that
gosh,
neat?
that's so good. And then his wife is like, you ain't
She's
seen
like,
nothing.
whatever. Yeah. She's
That's
like,
just the
just
opener.
You wait.
And then he decided, and then he started with his new trick where he's laying down on a spinny thing, and there's swords hanging up above, and the swords start dropping down one by one, but he picks the lock on his little shackle, and he moves out of the way for the first couple of swords. It's very, very dramatic. But then it's like, oh, go, and then the sword comes down and it goes.
Not sure what the illusion was supposed to be here.
Right through.
Not really sure. This is more of an escape.
Well, yeah, the magic guys do escapes sometimes. They have dangers, and when they put the man in the underwater in the straitjacket, and he has to escape.
I suppose.
Excuse me.
You all right?
But yeah, so everybody the first sword goes through Swan's arm, and everybody's like, I don't know if this is part of the show or not, and some people are getting upset. And then another sword comes and goes through his leg, and one goes through his shoulder, through
Lord.
his other leg, and then through his stomach. Nobody's stopping any of this after the first sword goes through.
No, he's screaming and going because
no safety
they're like,
protocols
wow, what a good
at all.
trick.
They're
like, look at
that. People out there, if you're gonna have a magic show with real swords falling from the ceiling onto your body, you need to have a proper safety protocol.
Yeah, they probably shouldn't be a real sword that cut right through you. For one thing, not sure that's necessary.
Yeah, But it was so everybody saw this horror show, and then they dropped the curtain down. Was that show? If you were in that audience, is that a worse show to see than Sardu's show? Do you think?
Now, Edna, that's a great question. I think,
Sardu's,
okay.
they're also
you know
dying, but they're pretending
you're
that
there.
They're not really.
Well, in Sardu, you went there because you're like, I want to see some macabre of the damned ballet. All right, let's go over to Sardu's. This one, you're just like, I want to see this man with eyeliner dodged a cannonball. Okay, that sounds good. Guess what? He's gonna get killed on stage.
And everybody's gonna see it. Nobody from the theater is like coming out and helping and saying,
just let it happen.
Everybody. They just dropped the curtain.
All right.
That's the most important. After everyone's seen the carnage, but 3 straight minutes of swords stabbing through the guy, then they drop the curtain. And everybody, we find out that was on purpose. We're not really sure how he pulled it off.
Because he's the Lord of Illusions.
Yeah.
Guess what? Illusion after all.
So Harry's already on the case, and he's the wife. Harry's getting sweet on Mrs. Swan.
Yep, her husband's been dead for about 15 minutes, so that's all right.
She said she never married him for love. She married him because he freed her from a cult.
Gross. Edna, I don't care for that.
Well, you know how it is. You're 12 years old and you get rescued
and a baboon scratches you in the face.
You get rescued from a magic man and a baboon, and you got to marry the guy that saves you. Finders keepers. That's how it works.
That is what they say.
Finders keepers.
That is what they say.
But so Harry's on the case. He goes to the magic castle, and he starts talking to these weird magic guys. There's some old man just doing magic tricks to himself, sitting at the bar.
Yeah,
just flipping. He's doing his stems.
I was gonna get mad. I was gonna bring down cards, Edna, and do a little jazzy fizzle.
I don't know if Jonathan's got any cards back there or not. But he's too busy with the computer.
I think I can see them,
anyway.
But yeah, it's all right, Jonathan. Don't worry. Joke's ruined.
Yeah, no, it's unfun.
Just imagine it.
We try to put on a nice
I'll go
show.
like this. He's gonna put cards in my hand. Yeah, he will.
Okay,
He's going to.
We'll see if
he just did it.
Did he? Okay.
No, sort of.
But. So Harry's on the case. He's talking to people. He's trying to get more information. He's finding out about Nix. He goes to see the crazy lady in the asylum to ask her questions. Yeah. This isn't a very good insane asylum. She just runs out into the streets and jumps into front of a car.
Just right out in front of a car. And it's in the parking lot, so it would have been going about 10. Because it's right in front of the building.
He might have been speeding. It was 1995.
It was 19... Yeah, because what
was the speed limit in 1995, Jonathan?
How long was it? 13 years after?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that was
because they were in the Mojave Desert, 1982.
Okay. Yeah, 95.
So what would that be?
95.
95?
Yeah,
3. Okay.
I
just had to make sure because otherwise it don't make sense if we don't know what year this is taking place.
So Harry's asking all the Swan's friends and trying to get info on Nix, and he talks to the magic people. He gets in there. The main magic guy gets mad at him and throws him out, but then another magic man helps him break back in, and they find all the files. They almost get his hands chopped off by the booby trap.
Yeah, they get in there.
And then there was the Ghostbusters hologram that was supposed to scare them away.
Brain was showing, Edna. Scared me.
They almost got the booby trap and
you didn't get scared by that?
No, it was a little silly.
It was a lot for me.
But he just comes out and then Harry takes his gun out of his always one holster and he says, "Hey, you stop it!" And then he tries to put the gun into his head and it just goes through. He's like, "Hey, wait a minute!"
He's like, "Hold on, something."
Instead of not being afraid of the illusion, he has to take 3 shots and go bang, 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 bang.
Well, guess what? He knows it won't come back.
I think. Well, then the magic guys are going to come in there the next day and they're going to see 5 holes on the wall and an exploded thing. I think Harry Damore might have been in here.
And then they're looking at a secret file. He says, "I don't know any of these tricks. Don't know what these are."
he sees a picture of a big
Ghost
centipede
coming out of a mouth.
out of a tree. Yeah, that's a weird trick.
That's
I
a
don't know
trick.
that one.
Yeah.
But we find out that Swan, this was all a big trick, and he wasn't really dead, and he had I'm not sure how he's got some real magic, so maybe he let the swords actually go into his arm, but then they swapped out his body.
Yeah.
And Harry just ripped the jaw off it in front of the grieving widow. But so all the cult members that we saw at the beginning, we've got a montage of all the cult members murdering families, and there's dead children left and right.
It's not good.
That might be the director's
It's not good. That wasn't why I was laughing, but that part's not good either. I just remembered the part. I think we went by this already, so I don't mind bringing it up.
We can have a flashback.
All right, so
do a flashback.
she's
noise.
Is that one good one?
I think
I got it.
He's
Did you
giving
go
us a
back?
thumbs up.
Yeah.
All right, so Scott Bakula, they're doing it. They're having togetherness, and then guess what? He's got a big tribal tattoo on his back. Wasn't that neat?
Yeah,
wasn't that neat, Edna?
Explained it was real fresh.
Apropos of nothing.
On his freshly waxed back.
Thought maybe that was going to be a symbol that you find out later is magic. He's like a chosen one. Nope. So both people in this movie I thought were going to be magic weren't magic.
Well, I think
Taffy's 0 for 2.
We established that Harry's not magic, but he travels in circles of the arcane. So you find when you're messing
like
around,
a Fox Mulder.
When you're messing around
like a
with
Fox Mulder type.
Fox Mulder might have had a magic
probe.
tattoo on his back just for protection or whatever.
No, we've seen his back before.
Did we?
Yeah, I think we've seen his.
He might have got it covered up.
I'll be looking at it.
But yeah, so we catch up. The cult people are trying to resurrect Nyx.
Yeah.
And the Nyx, the Swan crew is all getting killed, and Swan pretends to kill himself so that his wife will be safe. But Valentin, we haven't talked about Valentin. Valentin's his assistant or something. He's just
That's his butler.
He's around the house. Harry tries to call up the wife who just made sweet love to him, and he's like, oh no.
Valentin's like, she can't come to the phone. She don't want to
talk to you.
She's seen that tattoo on you.
When you're in the heat of the moment,
boots,
your shirts were already off. She didn't want to hurt your feelings, but we don't need to come back.
We don't need to hurt.
We don't need no back tats up in here. But Valentin's he's blocking Harry. But then Harry teams up with Swan, and they go back out to Valentin is the one that's like, Harry, you need to get out of here. You're making everything worse, and you're gonna make a problem. But Valentin's the one that told them where Nyx was, so maybe Valentin should.
Yeah, maybe he's the problem. Ever thought of that, Valentin?
You need to look right in the mirror and say, Valentin, my one job is to not tell them where Nyx's body is buried.
So maybe that shouldn't be the first thing I do.
No. Well, they were going to scoop out his eyeball with a scalpel. If somebody had a knife up to your eyeball, would you tell them where Nyx was buried?
There's not a chance. I'd be saying, listen, you put that thing away. Don't get that old thing out at me. That's what I'd say. And then I'd kick him right in the wiener.
Yeah, well, you don't want...
Like, you know where I learned that? On Oprah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's good, but yeah. No,
Formative memory.
What are you going to do with your eyeballs when Nyx comes back to murder the world?
Well, I won't be winking at him, tell you that.
No. So Swan and Harry D'Amour, they're teaming up and they're driving out. And
yeah.
They kidnap his wife, and they dig up Nyx, and
she's sleeping in a full-length ball gown.
Yeah.
That's her pajamas.
Fancy.
Pretty
She's
classy.
A rich lady. And we go back to the old dirt ranch that we started with, and
someone's wiener was showing.
Oh yeah, whose wiener was that?
I got a wiener! ! Do you think I wrote down whose wiener?
I remember a wiener, but I don't. That one wasn't part of the story. That was a gratuitous wiener.
It's gratuitous weenie.
It didn't advance the
Wasn't
plot.
Scott Bakula.
No.
I would have remembered that.
There's no Blackula penis. But they bring back Nyx. He couldn't do the old blood trick to unscrew the screws on his face. He had to use some special tools that he made.
Yeah,
he was really proud of his tools. He on the way over, he was like, "Do you like my tools that I made? I made them to take this this mask off." It's like this like that one that we watched with the two twins, and he made his own tools.
Oh yes, I remember that about the doctors, and they're doing a
they need special tools for weird vaginas.
Doing the old hoo-ha.
But this one, you just need a special tool to pull some rusty bolts out of a corpse. Yeah. He probably could have just pulled it out with some needle nose
There's
pliers.
no way.
But he resurrected.
Spiritual.
But the multicolored eyeball man says that he's been training on his resurrection skills, but they didn't really show him do anything other than unscrewing the mask.
One can only assume there's half dead zombies.
He was lifting weights so that he could practice.
Guess what? And I just thought of this. That's why that guy's a zombie. Remember, he got pushed out the window, gets back up. That's his henchman. He practiced on him.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. That's a good theory.
That makes sense. This is a whole other subplot that we never got to that was cut out.
I bet that's in the outtakes.
Well, there's a couple. There's deleted scenes on there. We'll see. We'll watch them after the show. But we're on a collision course. Swan and Harry are on their way.
The extreme, it says on here.
There was another one on the back here. What's that one? Clive Barker has seen the future of terror. Now you will too. We did. We saw it.
I saw it.
We saw the future of terrors in 1995.
Oh my lord!
And so Harry and Nix is resurrected. He's got a gross zombie face now, but he's mostly okay. And he's got a little magic butthole on his forehead.
Got a little bum on his forehead. Little thing coming in and out of it.
And
guess what? Never ever happened. A big gooby thing coming out.
No.
Was waiting for that. One of my favorite parts. Oh no, I mean something that Taffy really hates is when someone's face gets all gross.
Well, people whenever
I think
Nix,
Jonathan's wife likes
when
that.
Nix puts his fingers in your head, then you see everybody all look gooby.
Yeah, they're going gooby.
You see the truth that it's all gross. I don't like that stuff. I'm not gonna be. I won't like it.
I don't like that stuff. Jonathan's wife.
But if I find out that people look gooby underneath their skin, it's not gonna break the world for me.
Well, it might. How do you know, Edna?
Well, I haven't seen it. Well,
you see me under my makeup. That's just the same.
Pretty much. But they're coming, and Nix he's talking to the cult people, and he's got Swan's wife, and he's holding her, and he starts hovering over a hole.
Get that butthole off your forehead.
He makes a big hole to hell, and he says, "Hey, I came out of death, so I got to give him back one." And you think that she's gonna drop the lady down the hole. Yeah. But then all around the hole, it just starts raining, and the cult people sink into the quicksand. Instead of throwing them down the hole down to hell, they just sink a little bit into the sand. One of them is sticking out enough that he can go and grab people when they're walking by. So that's not really. If somebody escaped from hell and they needed to be replaced, do they just want? Oh well, we're good enough. We'll just let them sink into the sand about 3 feet. That's good enough for us down here.
Well, I think the tunnel was just for show, and I kind of feel like hell, it can be like just under the tile, or it could be way down. Because I've seen both. When you're watching a movie, sometimes it comes open and it's right there. Sometimes it's a really long tunnel. So I think it's just for show.
Well, it goes down.
Think it's just for show,
he eventually does drop her down, but Harry jumps
he gets her. Scott Bakula
catches her, and then they shoot him in the butthole in his head, and
then he looks dead into the camera, and he says, "You'll never guess." Takes off his sunglasses. My secret identity. That's the end of this. I'm just doing a joke, Edna.
Yeah,
that didn't really happen.
Nix goes down there. He's into the burning magma. I don't know if it's hell or if it's just the
might
middle.
Might just be the center of the earth.
Center of the earth.
Same difference.
We're not really about it. We're not really sure. But
guess who's not? Nobody's sure, Edna. No one knows. Not even science. Because guess what? We've never been in the center of the earth. How do we even know it's there? We don't. Think about that one.
Well, but before Nix dies, we find out that he was a god that changed his mind. He's like, I don't want to be a god
It's like,
anymore.
guess what? I'm not into this anymore.
So I'm gonna
Give
have
me
to.
a headache
I'm
with your
gonna have to
friggin'
murder
prayers.
the world.
All these dying kids you're bugging me about all the time.
Wasn't exactly so he did his finger dealy on Harry D'Amour.
Yeah, put him right in.
It's not really sure what his plan was to murder the world, or why he needed Swan or his wife, or he just really wanted to teach Swan some magic tricks. Is what was his downfall.
Yeah. And he said, guess what? I got this kid, and you just ran away with her. So I guess I was lonely, and then you put a metal thing, screwed it on my face. You put me in the ground, and then that little guy with the different color eye gives him a gentle kiss, and he comes back to life. Imagine all that happening. How would you feel?
Not good.
Well, I'd feel like the only way to end this magic evil is to shoot him in the head.
Yeah.
That's the magic
That's the only
solution.
way. Well, I meant from the other guy's perspective, and it would make you want to murder the world. But Edna, that's also good.
Yeah.
Because you got to shoot, and he's laying. I'm just gonna lean back first. He's going like, so Scott Bakula's like, then he goes, and she's like, oh, shoot him right into that butthole in the middle of his forehead. And you're like, oh my gosh, because at the start, when she was a little girl, she did it.
Yeah, and she knows how to hit a spot this big.
You ever know?
She's been she's been practicing her marksmanship for 13 years.
Just like the other guys doing Resurrections.
Yep. So that's the end of this movie. There's a lot that happened, and there wasn't a lot of magic.
There was a lot,
Is there
but at the
anything
same
else
time, not a lot, Edna.
I liked how they had a swan made of flowers on top of the hearse for Swan's funeral.
Because that was his name. Now, let me ask you this. I got a question because I was thinking of this one. You know how there's those movies now and it's magicians and they're like this, but they're actually doing real magic and they're doing a heist, I think. Do you think that that's the same universe as this one, Edna?
I think so.
I think it is too. I think that movie's part one.
It's Woody Harrelson versus the Lord of Illusions.
Yeah. Yeah, and a baboon comes out, scratches him right in the face. And you're like, guess what, Woody Harrelson? Should have taken an edible before that one, because now baboon scratch you right in your maw. How do you like that?
Yeah. So did you like the movie as is? There's lots of icky nonsense.
Well,
It's not as bad as the blood-sucking freaks.
No, it didn't. I didn't feel uncomfortable one time, so that's nice. Didn't make me feel weird. Didn't make me feel weird about myself, or the fact that we were watching it at any time. Didn't worry about someone looking in the window and seeing what we're watching.
That's good.
So I'm going to give that's a 2 thumbs up. That's a Taffy 2 thumbs.
I'm just going to give it 1 thumb just because it could have been worse. And I
could have been worse. Taffy 2 thumbs.
Try to be positive. Jonathan wants us to read his comedy shows.
What?
I guess I need to look at this piece of paper. He's got, not too much. Jonathan, you got
slacking
comedy sutra in Fredericton.
You already did that one, I thought.
No, he's doing cheap laughs on it's on
cheap night,
Thursday, December 12th. You're not a cheap laugh. You're an expensive
11th.
laugh, Jonathan. Don't you sell yourself short.
He's a good boy.
December 11th.
And then I can't read your handwriting here, but the Comic Sutra is doing some kind of a comedy festival. I can't see what the name of it is here.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. And on February 20th, Jonathan's John Forward. He's going to be on the Late Night Nasty Show with Michelle Petit.
Oh, that's neat. She's some funny.
20th.
She's some funny.
Yeah, we need to get her in here sometime.
Oh.
Just having some gal fun up in here.
Edna. Michelle, you hear that? You should come up, sit here right in between us.
Yeah.
It's going to be crowded in here.
But I did, you can have this back, Jonathan.
Give that back to him. Put that in the recycle bin, would you?
I don't know why you drew this thing on me, but he's
a rascal.
I did a comedy a little before.
No, you didn't.
Before Halloween,
you did not. You did.
Jonathan.
Where was I?
Great.
Did you get the tape?
Did you put it on? Did you tape it?
Yeah, I have to.
Okay, yeah, you
it'll
can.
be-
You can cut it. We can put it up there.
Where's it up there?
Tripping hazard up here. Jeez. Oh dear, there's so many young people here. I don't feel right being an old gal in a place like this. I feel bad for you kids having to grow up in a different world where the government's trying to turn all our kids into immigrants. I don't know, you young kids, I feel like you're gonna reject me like my late husband's heart transplant. It happened after we split up, so it's okay. I've got my notes here. My great-grandnephew, he told me just write down some things that I don't like. I saw a man in a wheelchair. He just had socks on his feet. Put some shoes on. I mean, he lost hope, and he's pretending for the rest of us. There's a social contract. I don't do coupons. Somebody came up to me and said, do you want to hold on to this piece of paper for 3 weeks? I say, what for? They say to save 30 cents on fabric softener. No, sir. I went to Costco, and there was no white in sight, just brown paper towel. Brown's no good for cleaning. I was surprised. Spent a month just pushing water around on my counter. It's a shame. So my friend Taffy that I do a movie show with, she wanted me to say hi to you, and I say no. You can say hi to me when you see me in person, but we don't need this Chinese telephone. This person said to say hi to this person who said to say hi. I'm the one that's up past my bedtime. I want the credit. Edna says hi. That's all I have. I hope this spooky spider necklace counts as a costume for the contest.
No, unfortunately not.
I put it on special for tonight.
Yeah, well, that was really something.
I've never seen the likes of that.
I can't believe that I did that. I was so nervous
Edna!
before I went up there. And
You're a hot duck, Edna.
I've got because of that. I've got my own. I'm doing.
You what?
I'm doing the Christmas party for Johnny's Wrench Shop downtown.
It's a tough one.
I've got a Christmas party down at the villa. I'm gonna be hosting bingo.
Edna, things are really taking off for you.
I'm gonna be headlining at the Imperial Theater. At some point where my people are in talks.
Yeah.
But we've got that, and possibly maybe Jonathan, maybe you can come do some of my shows, and you can do a little skit before I go on.
Would you like to do that, Jonathan? Wouldn't that be good?
That would be
Would that be good?
It's nice to give the ladies a chance, because all these men, they're doing it all
They're
the time.
just inserting themselves where they don't belong.
Yeah. We've had enough of it. We need more. We need more diverse ladies, and I love it when that's me. That means me.
Yeah.
And Taffy, maybe you come up and you can do some.
Well, we'll see.
And
we'll see about that there, Edna.
But Lord of Illusions.
Lord of the Fears.
If you want this old one, we could jump directly to our favorite scenes.
No,
that's
quite
the feature that it's got here on this old DVD. And the creepy to the extreme. Like and share and follow. I was creeped out. Tell all your friends about this show, and again, Jonathan, thank you for putting this together. It's always nice to see you.
Thank you.
But
thank you,
that's
Taffy.
That's the show.
Yeah. All right, it was good, Edna. Good job. All right, Jonathan. See you later.